Hey everybody, it's Terry Peters here in Qualicum Beach, aka Coach Bull. Dave asked me to do a little remote coaching for you and give you a little Bull's burner. So today we have a new approach to the ladder, in that oftentimes when I would program a ladder, you would be doing it with a partner. One partner would go, the other partner would do the second movement, go back and forth, and then switch roles. Today it's all on you. If you have your imaginary friend that you wanted to do that with, that's okay too, but you still have to do all the work. So you're going to do a ladder which requires you to do one movement and then 10 of the other movement. And then the next round you do 2 and 9. Every round adds up to 11. That's the basis of a ladder on this type of cycle. That's the strategy here. The kicker is, though, it's not just one ladder. There's 3. So you're going to do 3 separate ladders. I would recommend taking a 1 to 2 minute rest in between and then hitting it hard on the next one. The first one is going to be a series of burpees and squats. So you do 1 squat, 10 burpees, 2 squats, 9 burpees, 3 squats, 8 burpees, and keep going until you're all the way back down to now you're finishing off with 10 squats and 1 burpee. That's number 1. Number 2 is going to be sit-ups and push-ups. So you're going to work through the same cycle doing sit-ups and push-ups. You can choose which one you do first, whether it be the sit-ups or push-ups. I always recommend doing the hardest movement first, in the set of 10, and then working down from there. And then the third one is going to be a series of lunges. Each lunge will count as 1. You don't have to do left and right. And then you will do a plank get up. So in terms of the movements, it's body weight. You don't need any equipment. It's just you and your hopefully not increasing ass as you've been in isolation. I hope that you're all working hard to stay as fit as possible in this time, because remember, fitness is a gift that you give to your body, and it's a gift for life. So stay focused on keeping yourself healthy while you're in isolation and doing your best to be true to your conditioning, and hopefully it will all go well when it's time to go back to the gym. So here's the deal. You're going to do 1 squat and 1 burpee. Everybody knows how to do a squat and everybody knows how to do a burpee. So if I'm doing my squat, just because I'm doing it by myself doesn't mean I do one of these bullshit squats, right? Every squat is up and down. Same with my burpee. I can choose to drop down and kick up, or I can step back and step up. Totally fine. The point is, though, just because nobody's in there with you watching doesn't mean that you fucking cheat. So, same thing with the push-ups. After I do my sit-up, when I do my first push-up, it's all the way down, all the way back up. None of these bullshit electroshock push-ups. Coach Bull doesn't like any bullshit push-ups, you know that. Finally, we've got lunges and plank get-ups. So I would recommend that if you have something like a yoga mat or even a pillow to put down for your elbows, because I did it on carpet here in my studio today just to go through this workout, and a little rough on the elbow, but it was okay. Something to protect your elbow. If you have elbow sleeves, that's perfect. Wear those, but otherwise there's a little friction involved in that get up, get down on the plank. So I'm going to do my lunge. So you can step forward or step back. Either way, knee touches the ground, I come up. Every time you touch your knee is 1 rep. When I'm doing my plank get-ups, I'm going into a plank, and then I'm bringing my elbow down, other elbow down, back up. That's 1. That's 2. You get the idea. So, like I say, the plank get-ups can be a little rough on your elbows if you haven't got adequate protection for them. So I would recommend thinking about that before you get started, so that you're not part way through and thinking, oh, my elbow's hurting, like I did, and think, well, fuck, I'm almost done. I'm gonna just keep pushing through, and I'll look at my elbow later. So, in terms of a warm-up, it's pretty straightforward. I would go with something very simple. Do 4 inchworms, a series of scap push-ups, some lunges, and I'll go through that lunge stretch for you. Air squats with a pause at the bottom just to kind of really activate the hips. And then once you've done that, I would do 2 reps of each of the movements. 2 squats, 2 burpees, 2 sit-ups, 2 push-ups, 2 lunges, 2 plank get-ups. And then you're kind of good to go. So with that lunge stretch, I really like this stretch. I do it all the time. So I get myself into that nice deep lunge. And then from here, I'm gonna drive this elbow down, really open up the groin and the hamstring and the hip flexor. And then when I pause there for a few seconds, then I'm gonna turn and reach up and hold that. It's a great stretch, total body. Do both sides a couple of times through, and yeah, you're good to go. So I hope that's a fun one. I hope you'll get a good sweat on. I certainly did today when I did it. And mostly I hope that you are all keeping safe and staying healthy. And my huge thank you to all the people that I know in the North Van community, in the medical profession, that are helping everybody stay safe and healthy. So love you all, and have fun with it. All right, bye now.